Hello everyone, welcome to SLR and to the Bahrain T1 pre-season event. I'm the commentator Owen White and with me is Dave.
Hi guys, welcome to SLR Tier 1 practice race, Bahrain. I'm your co-commentator tonight, so yeah, let's hope we have a good race. We've got some good drivers in here, so as long as everyone keeps it clean and tidy, which maybe we will. We'll have a good race.
Well, obviously before the race we need to get quality out of the way, and I think Thomas should be the first anyway to cross the line. I think he is, so we'll follow him around in his McLaren. Now I hope everyone is in their official cars, because obviously this is still pre-season, people might just choose any old car, but hopefully they're in the right cars, because they really need to practice, because there's a lot of differences actually between the cars. It's ridiculous, because they call it equal cars, but I don't know, it just seems really different between, say, the Cyber and the Red Bull. Like, they're the two cars I've used the most, and they're just a bit bad. Apparently, they do sound quite different. Just saying, in the chat, apparently, you need to turn your mic up a bit, Dave, so we can hear you. I don't know if that's desync or if Thomas is really struggling with the back end, because it just looked a bit odd. He's not the only one struggling. There was the First India behind as well. Rear ends all over the show. We've got 8 people already. Yeah, hold on, we'll see what the chat says. Do you have your voice on share?
No.
Do you know? Yeah, it would help. That would help a little bit, because they can't hear you. They only hear you through my echo on the mic. I shall cover for you. So Thomas sets the first lap then. 27 dead. That's not a bad lap to start off with. And Shut Up Jack Please has already beaten it. Now I must clear this up. This is still Jack Please Shut Up. He's just got a different username because he was not particularly happy with his stats on his other account. So he's using this one for the season. His Forium, unsurprisingly, goes fastest. It's Force India 1-2 right now. But anyway, yes, I might keep referring to him as Jack Please Shut Up, or I might just call him Jack. So, you know, it's probably easier. So, you know, this is the same old Jack Please Shut Up, just different username. I'm always seeing yellows in Sector 1. I don't know if there's people backing off. I know there's a slow Williams there. Now a Mercedes has went off. Black November Jr. Now Sector 3 as well. I don't know if it's people just backing off to start laps or what, because I know this game... Oh, she's a bit funny. Oh dear. I'm trying to see if I can find where that happened, because with this game you can't actually see it after it's retired. Once it's gone blank, you can't do anything. Hit that rev glitch. And Ben Gallagher is staying out of the way of people here, because there's still people like the Pirate, Mustang and Antonio all to set laps. Pirate is one of the 3 people on the soft tyres, and he goes 11th with that time. So none of them actually in the top 10 yet. They've all set times, them soft runners, and they haven't actually done anything with it, unfortunately. Well, hopefully the chat can help us out here. We've got 8 people here, so do tell in the chat if you can hear him. And we're just coming to the end of the first runs now. Jack into the pits already, so he must have went. Oh yeah. Oh, Mustang right in between the two of them. I should probably have a leader. That's a bit better. I actually see the time difference. 800ths of a second between the top 2, and then Jack under 2/10 behind with Alex as well. The reigning champion, 2/10 off. Apparently your mic's still not fixed, I think.
Oh.
They said no difference, and I'm assuming that's to do with your mic. I'll see if I can hear anything actually on the stream. Hold on. Although actually that wouldn't work really because you're not talking. Just say something, I'll see if I can hear it. Yeah. Right, okay, let's see. I'll see.
don't think it is working, is it? No, 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 no. No.
Yeah, that's not good.
No.
Well, you know, we've got a quality
Why is that
session.
not working?
I don't know, I mean, I can hear you fine.
You
Alright.
can hear me, but I put on the share thing.
Right,
Yeah, let me just tweak with it and I'll have a little play with it.
right. I'm gonna quickly go to black screen, or blue screen as you'll see, because I'm gonna make sure I can tell where this is actually. Where are you actually changing the settings from? Are you going into sharing and broadcasts? If you go into audio sharing settings, in the sharing and broadcast audio sharing settings, you put them all, like, tick them all. That should fix it, really.
Come on.
Have them all ticked, yeah. That should fix it.
Yeah, I've ticked them all now.
Alright, let's see.
Yeah, let's see if it works now. Yeah.
Alright, let's see.
Yeah, let's see if it works.
There we go, it's working. Right, so we've got...
Are we on, yeah?
Yeah, we're all live. Only took 8 minutes, we got there though.
Apologies for that, guys.
Well, at least you're on now. And we can get focused on the second runs. I see Ben Gallagher actually did 2 laps, I think. He's 11th now. And there's only 2 men now on the soft tyres, and there's a lot of rev glitching. I need to try and find someone who hasn't got a rev glitch, but I have a feeling I'm not going to find anyone. Oh no, here's Jack. Right, so Jack starts this lap. He's now P4 because Antonio and all that went fastest. So it's Red Bull, Force India, Red Bull, Force India. Will this be the trend for the season, or is this, well, luck? Who knows? But we'll see how Jack does in the second lap. I'm not trying to be biased or anything, but I think... See, I don't want to be biased or anything, but I really do think he is the real deal this season. I mean, he's...
It's like...
I mean, according to the Straight Line channel, again on this, they're saying that you're still quiet. I don't know if that... You spelled quiet wrong, like, but... I don't know, I could hear you fine, though. I could hear you fine.
I've got all them sharing options on, like...
Right, is there anything else you can change?
Yeah.
I don't think you can. I really... Yeah. Adjust microphone level. Try that. Adjust microphone level, like, put it right up. Might cause echo. I don't know. We'll see that.
Yeah, I've tried unplugging it and plugging it back in. See if that works.
So if you go into sound and devices and go to adjust microphone level and put that right up, maybe that'll fix it. Really? Right. Well, Jack's gone second, 600 off, sorry. And we'll see how Forium's doing. I'm not riding on board with that. It's not with that noise. And we'll just follow him through the last corner. He's got a really nice helmet. As anyone who's watched my streams anyway, you know I love looking at helmets, and that's a banger of a helmet. Forium goes top by 4/10. Wow, that is some real pace. A 25.9.
That's a lot.
Good luck beating that on time trial. And that's a super lap.
That's a lot, that.
Here comes Alex. He's going to do his first lap now on these tires, I think. So, there's no rev glitch. I'll ride on board for this one in the Ferrari. The reigning SLR champion. And, actually, he seems to have quite a odd rear end now. He seems not really that confident on the exit of 1 and 2. So that, it shows a common sort of theme here, because the way the car's handled in this game, it's actually quite difficult. Especially in this corner here we're going to now. It's super easy to spin off, and he's done so! He's gonna crash, and he's out of the session! And that's a big one as well. And just...
Red glitching a lot for me there, like, in the video.
Yeah. Well, as I was saying, that turn is so difficult to not spin on, and Alex has fallen victim. I imagine that's probably what happened to Chupa as well. We didn't actually see him, but I imagine that's what happened. So, here's Tomas crossing the line. I think he's starting his lap now, so we'll follow him round. But, yeah, Alex has binned it. And the reigning champion might fall down the standings quite a bit. He was already nearly 9/10 down, and that's a real blow. He'll learn from that, hopefully, and not do it in a race. But like I say, on a quali lap, you have to be right on the limit, and that corner is almost impossible to get right. So we'll see how Thomas gets it right, or maybe not, through here. He's taking it really easily, isn't he?
I don't think anyone's beaten that time. I'll do 25.9.
So I was on board there with Thomas through the turn that Alex and Chupa crashed at, and it really was just difficult. He couldn't do it anywhere near as aggressively as he would have hoped. Yellows in sector 2, that's someone else gone off there, I wonder. Yellows have gone away, but I reckon it was maybe for the same thing. Just want to see if anyone hasn't done a lap yet, as high up. Mustang here is on the he's on the softs. And he's gonna try and improve his time, even though he's already done a super soft time. Now if he can improve that, then I'd be extremely impressed. But we'll see how he does. He's preparing for the lap now. He's gonna floor out of the last corner, right on board to him, and hopefully try and get a proper lap in, as Thomas goes 5th fastest and pulls right over. I wonder if Mustang will try and get a little bit of slipstream. He doesn't actually. He probably could have done with that down the straight. Heavy little helps, but he didn't take it. So we'll see how his run is. Once again, for turn 2, really twitchy rear end there. Wasn't nearly as confident as he probably would have hoped. And in towards turn 4, we'll see what his sector 1 time is like compared to his last one. He's on soft, so he's already a 10th down. I don't know if it was really worth the risk. He's gone a little bit wide almost there. Probably could have taken a bit quicker through that particular corner, but much better than others, to be honest, I've seen. 15 viewers right now. Good evening. Thank you for joining us. I'm actually thrilled to see them numbers. Oh, Mustang! Oh, I should stop riding on board with people. I really should. Every time I go on board, it goes wrong. Oh, he's hit the wall again. Ah, every time I go on board with someone, he just loses it. Oh dear. Right, anyone else on a lap? Jack's going into the pits. Thomas is going into the pits. Sig Seals has just finished his lap, and Ben Gallagher is still out on the same set of tyres. Don't quite.
I can't believe that for Ben Gallagher. He's quite a good racer. Like, you know, it's surprising to see him down here in 13th.
He's using the
Yeah.
I don't quite see where he's coming from with this choice, but oh well. He's gotta. I tell you what. Do you reckon he's got enough time to get back and come out again? There's 3 minutes and 30 seconds. I don't think he's even got. I don't think he's got enough time. I think he's out of the qualifying session, unless an absolute miracle takes place. He's gonna have to try and get back to the pitch. He'll arrive at what, 2:45, something like that, on the clock.
He'll get out. Yeah.
Oh, that'll be tight. This will be super tight for him.
He might get out. He's got a minute to get in the box and get out. A minute. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, but the cutscene is super long, isn't it? The cutscene is like a good 30 seconds. And there's obviously all the time he spends. He's out. He's given up. He doesn't think he's going to get back. He's retired from the session. Yeah, forums coming out. I think they're. Yeah, we're all coming out for the final runs. Ah, Mystic Man starts his lap. The lobby host, as far as I'm aware. Let's see how he does. He's 9th, 1.5 seconds off the pace. Quite a big climb, actually, to get past Evo. It's half a second. Sounds like a 2-tier formula, that. It's quite surprising to see such a big gap. And Mystic Man, let's see his gap through the first sector. Is he up on his last time? Absolutely no idea, because it won't be ours to tell us. So we're just going to have to guess. He's still pushing, so we'll assume he's doing well. And he they actually look quite good through the hairpin there. And I've got Tom in the comments as well, my friend. He still says he can't hear you very well, Dave. I don't know if there's anything more you can do with your mic. You definitely got everything ticked. You definitely got microphone at full blast. Oh, damn it, man. Well, that's actually that's disappointing, man. I mean, you sound okay to me. So, yeah, that's
I
really...
know, well that's the problem. I mean, it sounds alright to you, but
Yeah,
I don't
so...
know how it's working really, but
Well, here comes Mystic Man.
do no more. I've checked all that tick, all them boxes, and you know, tick them all. Put the mic up to the max.
Right, and you've got share audio. Definitely everything on the audio shared, yes? Absolutely everything.
Yeah.
Oh, damn it. Well, this is awkward. Well, there's a minute left in the session, so we're going to have to try and make something of this. Jack is looking to be starting his lap actually there, right at the death. Meanwhile, Forium's already through the first sector, but Jack's going to be crossing that line with only about 10 seconds to go. Anyway, Forium, the man who's 3/10 ahead already on his final run, and he looked, well, as in, he's on his final run, he's not 3/10 up on this one, that'd just be ridiculous. Hey, we haven't seen everything yet, and there's yellow flags ahead. I know Jack was up here. I wonder if he's made a mistake. Oh no, it's Evo. Was it Evo? Both Ferraris out of the session. I'm trying to see if I can, well, see anyone. But I don't. And that's Evo's ahead, his car, so he must have just retired. And Forium's going to get quite a slipstream here, isn't he? So he heads down the back straight in towards the final corner. Will the Mercedes see him? No, he'll retire instead. Oh, that's such bad luck for Forium there. I don't think he was going to finish his lap anyway, but that really has wrecked any hope. Now, let's watch Jack. He's going to be the last across the line. He's a 10th up on his last lap already. And, yeah, we'll see how he gets on. He's going to be one of the last anyway. Let's not be 100% sure he's going to be last, because me saying that probably means he won't be last across the line now. But we'll see him. The session is over, as you can see in the top left corner. The 18 minutes have gone by very quickly. And Jack is, like I say, 1/10 up on his last time. If he keeps that up, he's just about going to miss out. So he's going to have to, you know, a little bit more speed. But I'm sure he will. I'm sure he'll find it somewhere. It looks to be a pretty decent lap so far. No dramas through here, hopefully, and he's got through that quite well. Don't see any gaps through the middle sector. You can really tell this is copy and paste from last year, you know. Everything's the same. Anyway, coming down to the final turn now. How is Jack gonna fare? Onto the main straight now. He's got a 25.9 to beat. Let's see what he does. He doesn't quite get there. He's a 10th off. Well, almost 2/10. Here's Mustang. How does he do on his final lap? Crossing the line. He improves, but not by enough to gain any positions. And that is it. That is the qualifying session. So, that is your grid then. Forium from Jack at Force India 1-2. Then Antonio, Carlo, Tomas, Mustang, Evos, Alex, Technica, Mystic Man, Superfini, who bended quite early but still ended up 10th. The Pirate, Six Seals, Ben Gallagher, Black November Jr., and last but not least, Rear Wheelman. So, what's the story with this mic then? Have we got the mic fixed?
I don't know. I've been over all the settings. I've changed them, put them all back, and then put them all back again. I don't know what I can do other than reset the PlayStation. And I've unplugged my mic, plugged it back in. I've done everything. It's not working.
Right, well, we're just gonna have to try and make this work then, aren't we? That's bad. I'm really, oh, damn it. I guess we can't really do anything about that, can we? Just gonna have to sort of deal with it, I guess. But the chat can't hear you, right? You can't actually hear him, he's just quiet.
Well,
so, I mean, you could... Well, I mean, you could probably... You probably could talk a little louder, I guess, but I don't know how you'd be with that. I don't know. Oh, are you saying there's a big fan as in you can hear my PlayStation? Someone in the chat? Straight line?
Big fan?
Big fan, probably as in my ridiculously loud PlayStation 4 console that's been dying on me for the last few months. That's probably the big fan you're talking about on this. Yeah. You can hear it now, can't you? Once you hear it once, you can't unhear it. That's unfortunately something you're just gonna have to deal with this season. I can't do anything about it. I tried, you know, I've emptied an entire can of compressed air into that thing, and it's done absolutely nothing. Anyway, I wonder if there'll be any cars jumping on top of each other on this grid. It's become quite a feature of this game. And well, I wouldn't be surprised if when we go and see the grid, it'll be full of cars on top of each other. But yeah, people are just getting their people people getting their setups
no,
ready.
just three or four cars will be stuck on top of each other.
Yeah,
That, no, it will work okay. It worked alright on the tier 2 race. There you
yeah,
go, look.
it's all good actually. That's
Hey,
all good. Yeah, fair enough.
have faith, have faith.
It's very difficult to have faith, unfortunately, with this game. But we will try this season. Right. So anyone who's watched my streams before knows at the start of a season or whatever, or after a while, I have to look at people's helmets on a formation line because I got no information on anyone. I just sort of want to see if they've got nice helmets. I've already said Forium's helmet is just the best out there, so there's no real point looking at the rest, but we will anyway. I don't even know what's happening with Jax. I haven't seen any sort of design like that before, to be honest. But it's quite good looking. Antonio Carlo. He's got the same design as me, just different colours. Pretty nice. Might have to steal his helmet design one day. Tomas. Pretty simple, that helmet. Nice though. Pretty nice helmet. Mustang. He's just been disqualified. I don't quite know what his ghost car is doing. Yeah. Nice helmet though. That's a decent one there. I like Evos. Evos has got a nice helmet. Rate his helmet. Beautiful helmet. Alex. He's also got a pretty good helmet. They both got the same design, just I think white instead of a bit more white on Evos. So the Ferrari teammates loving their helmet designs. Technica, same as always. Mystic Man. My favourite one of the specially designed like competition helmets from like 2 years ago. Oh, sorry, Mustang wasn't disqualified. He was he just left. Will he get back in his car in time? Who knows? Chip Finney, we didn't see much of him in the qualifying session. Hopefully, we'll see more of him now. And yeah, decent helmet as well. I'll give it to him. Nice. Pirate. Yep, that's a good one as well. It actually sort of does suit the Toro Rosso colours quite well, so we'll give him that. Six Sails. Once again, suits the colours of the car. Nice one. Ben Gallagher's been disqualified, but I got a little look at his helmet. That's what it looks like. Not bad. Black November, absolutely no idea. And Real Wheelman, he's got a helmet.
So we're looking at the Pink Panthers. The Pink Panthers locking out the front row. I think we're going to see a bit of that this year, aren't we?
Yeah,
Hey?
certainly the front runners in my mind for this season. Big shocker though, seeing Alex down there in 7th place.
Oh.
Anyway, here we go. The lights are on. 3, 4, and 5 lights here in Bahrain. They're away, and looks like a pretty decent start from the McLaren in the second row of Tomas, looking already at trying to make a move on the Red Bull on the inside into turn 1. Can he get that done? Oh, geez, that's close there. Actually, between these two, they're still going to go side by side. I want to keep an eye on the two leaders up top. This seem.
F1 Mustang's gone. Step back.
He seems okay. Seems to be going. Oh yeah, yeah. Let's just ignore him. Yeah, 2 fries there. Really quite close in the start here. This seemed to be all caught up behind Antonio. Didn't seem to be having the greatest start there in the Red Bull. And Six Seals gained 2 places. It's got a penalty already for corner cutting. Wow, if we did safety ratings for this, his would be absolutely down the drain. But lap 1 then. Mostly stayed, you know, relatively similar. We'll see everyone's position changes. Top 4 stayed the same. There have been some moves in the middle of the pack, as you would expect. Big loser, though, being F1 Mustang. I was on board with him when he spun off. So, a real disaster for him there. But anyway, let's see the tires. Never bothered to check. The Pirate, Real Wheelman, and Black November all in the points on their soft tires. As Mustang's just gotten past 2 cars there. So, eager to make his way back up the field. And the 2 Ferraris going for it as well. That is Evo's now behind his teammate. So
Antonio looking to have a make a move on Jack here. No.
oh, contact. And I think, is that a little bit of front wing missing? Kind of looks like it already. So Antonio Carlos got damage to deal with on lap 2. It's a very long race. And I think it's damaged. It looked damaged. I don't know.
Jack's getting dropped by Forium.
Exactly, Forium's
Right.
away, and Antonio Carlo really is looking right on the back of him. He's struggling here. Is Jack, and jeez, that is
The two Ferraris. The two Ferraris. Looking interested in Tumas as well.
oh, Tumas lock up. Oh, Alex.
You've got a bit of action. You've got a bit of action here, right?
It's all going down on the straight, isn't it? So Alex lost the
Right will go with Jack.
Alex lost the place to his teammate, and he's trying to get it straight back. He had a massive slide. Really not enjoying these controls in the game. Second time I've seen him really struggling. So he's back behind his teammate, but right on the back of him now. As is Antonio Carlo, but I just think he's catching him too late. I really want to see this from Tomas's point of view, because he really could have a chance of getting the two of them when they start squabbling. I've always said it, this is the proper grandstand view. And if you can get into the mix, especially with DRS involved, then you might be able to get the two of them in one go.
Sides, cut back on him. Ooh.
He probably could have went for that
2,
there.
3, 4 are all quite close on 5 and 6. It's a little bundle up in there, isn't he? And you've got Technica coming up on their back.
Jack must have damage. He must have something wrong, because he really is struggling, isn't he? He's 3.5 seconds behind his teammate, and he's got Antonio Carlo.
Like him.
It really isn't like him now. Oh, the Ferrari side by side. Is Evo's going to stay ahead of his teammate this time? Yeah, because once again, Alex doesn't have anything on the exit with his traction. Oh, how is he not spun that? There was definite contact there, and somehow not spinning off. Impressive that he didn't lose it there. And I think Mustangs had another mare.
Antonio Carlo is close again.
Yeah, Mustangs broke his front wing again. He's right at the back now. And there's a decent battle actually for 14th, but we don't really want to focus on that now. Can Antonio Carlo get past Jack? Surely he will, not here, but the next straight, because he'll have to DRS.
At least.
Sector 2 and 3, that could be interesting. I wonder who had that. Was that? I think it was Black November. He looked pretty slow there. I don't really want to focus on that though, because here comes.
He's got him now. He's got him now.
Oh, he has not. Oh, is that?
Oh, that was a bit of Jack. That was a bit of Max Verstappen style there from Jack. Like, so I was on board with Antonio Carlo. We went to go to the right and moved to the right. Antonio come back to the left and just lost it himself, like high speed, like not really naughty about it, you know. He had to go on the outside, Antonio, but he lost it himself, I think. So
I think it could have been
aggressive defense from Jack, like it was aggressive defense, like from Jack. It was like Max Verstappen stuff that, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, we've got a free.
There's only one movement.
We got a free car fight here into towards turn 1 for 13th. Oh my goodness, look at that. Free abreast going in there. They're really going for it. For low positions, and there's more front wing missing. More front wing gone from Mustang. As Ben Gallagher, he did exceed the track limits quite a lot there. The game giving him a rightful penalty for it. And yeah, just on that Antonio Carlo crash though, I wouldn't be surprised, honestly, that was more decent. I didn't see that big of a contact, to be brutally honest with you. It could have been.
I don't think it was a contact.
Oh, Six Seals! Sorry, Six Seals just absolutely lost it. He's going to get a good exit though. Quite ironically, he's went up to Narnia, but that gives him more room to work with on the exit.
Yeah, we've got 2 masses in the pits. 2 masses in the pits.
Early stop. Maybe a 2 stop for him. Or maybe damage. We'll see quickly. Yeah, that's a 2 stop.
Getting close here. 56. 2 Ferraris are just like driving in procession, like.
Oh my goodness, Alex is it's really difficult to watch him. I mean, he's seriously struggling. He's nowhere near as composed as he was last season at Evo. Wow, massive moment. That'll be the podium for Alex there, and possibly even Technica getting through as well. This could become a free car fight before you know it.
He's reeled them in there, Technical, like.
Evo had absolutely no grip. He got caught on the curb and just lost it. Lucky enough to spin off, but he had to slam the brakes on. And he's right on the back of his teammate already. So these Ferraris definitely look like they're going to be fighting the bed out all season long, because Alex looks to be struggling just as much as his teammate right now. So yeah.
I've got F1 Mustang in P1. I'm like, what's happening?
Yeah, I think you've got some glitches going on.
Oh, yeah, no, he's one lap behind and now he's in P2. I'm like, I think we've got Thorium or Jack is it in the pit.
Yeah, so is Evo. No, I have a feeling Jack might be jumped here by Thomas, and I believe these guys have to all be doing 2 stops, as Antonio Carlo stops watching. He's had enough, and let's see how Thomas does. Yeah.
Thorium might hang it out though.
Let's see where Thomas ends up. He seems to have actually lost a bit of time there, Jack. I'm surprised he isn't ahead. The undercut hasn't worked. He's actually locked up, missed the apex by miles. Evo could have a chance, but he's just a bit too far back. In fact, he's almost 2 seconds. He had a massive moment there, and lost a bit of time.
You can't really take the tyres to the limit on this track.
Yeah.
On this game, absolutely, because he will just go.
Yeah, when they go, they overheat, and the brakes overheat, and it's just impossible to drive it. To put it simply.
When they go, and you're mid-corner on a high-speed corner,
yeah, you're spinning.
Race over. You know what I mean? You can't even take that.
Yeah.
Tires on the high-speed corners on this track, especially the last section.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Last sector.
I've had it happen too many times where I'm on even a sprint lobby. When you're on lap 5, it's just so easy to spin off.
Yeah.
So
the tyre degradation on this game is a lot more harder to control in 2017. Anyway, where are we? We got Thorium, hasn't pitted yet. Alex, 8 seconds behind him.
on their dashes, if you look, the ones you haven't pitted, they all, well, actually they all say pit. Or Thomas is still in his pit window. I don't know. Some people are still in their pit windows. Forium and Alex are, you know, top four drivers are in their pit windows, so expect to see them in soon. And yeah, could be possibly this lap to see them in. The tyres really won't be lasting much longer here, as Mystic Man and Chipafini look to be getting quite close into turn 1, as Chipafini actually looks to have made an overtake on Mystic Man, and they're going to drag it on down the straight. Let's see if they can go side by side again. They do. Mystic Man tries on the outside, but that isn't going to work, unfortunately for him, and he will stay in P10. Now, interestingly, I think Ben Gallagher, did he start on the soft tyres? He definitely qualified. Oh no, Alex is gone. Alex has spun off. No, that is the corner. I think that's the corner you were talking about, wasn't it? Going to the last sector. It's just not possible when you've lost the tyres. And if he wasn't going to pit on this lap anyway, definitely will be considering it, I think, after that spin. And, well, he really is showing his rust. And he actually does stay out. Right then. So, I know who I'm watching this lap. Because, no offense to him, I don't see him surviving this lap. I mean, we've seen him struggling the whole race and qualifying with his car in the rear end. Oh, Evo is DC'd. I think he was just DC'd. He could be out of this race. We'll see if he gets back. But let's watch Alex then, because I have a feeling we might be about to see him die into this corner, where he did it in qualifying. Look how little speed he can take through. What a mistake staying out on these tyres. Would it just been better going for the 2-stop? The much more aggressive option. And, you know, he'll be losing seconds upon seconds on this lap. You know, he's went from second all the way down to 4th place now. He's a good 18 seconds away from the leader. 18 seconds from the leader. Should he have just made a 2-stop instead? Yeah. I mean, you can look at the tires. Even the front left there, you can see it is really just worn right down. And let's see. Oh, does he keep it? He just about keeps it, but he is cruising. He is absolutely just cruising. Forium pits. He's had enough. Let's see. Will Technica follow him? Yep, Technica's in as well. Pirates should lead the race now.
They should be going on to the medium tyres. No? Thorium's gone on to the soft.
Maybe he thinks he can get to the end on them. We'll see. Alex finally pits. A bit of a stupid decision to stay out. Will it be worth it for him at the end of the race? Just stay there that long on worn tyres that he spun off on. He actually, he's going mediums. Him and Technica are both on the mediums. So they are 100% going to the end. There should be no problems with that. So, no rear wheel, man.
He started on the soft.
Yep.
Tire started on the soft, so he can possibly medium now in a couple of laps. Good. Start to see that like starting on the softs with the one, I think. Wheelman's on the soft, rear wheelman's on the soft as well.
Oh, Mystic Man and Alex. Now this is crucial. If Mystic Man gets ahead, then I believe this is for genuine position, because these two have both stopped. So this is a proper fight here. There's no pit stop shenanigans to go on, because Alex lost all that time. This is where he's fighting for now. Yeah, this should become a 3-car fight pretty soon, because I think Alex is still struggling, just not looking comfortable today.
All three of them walking up there.
Yeah, they are super close, aren't they? Don't forget, this is a note. Oh, this is gonna get bloody close right now, and he doesn't quite go for it. In fact, locks up and almost goes straight into the back of Alex Mystic Man. Really eager to get past, and Forium as well is on the main straight, looking to try and get past Rear Wheel Man. Don't forget, this is technically not for position, that fight, but Forium up to second. This one is though for position. This is for official position. You know, I think they've all stopped these people thanks to all the shenanigans, and that was exceeding track limits a lot there from Alex.
I think he's got it there, like I think. He's got the double DRS there.
Yeah. On board with him.
Here we go.
Mystic Man's ahead.
Oh, come on.
Oh, he locked up there. That's gonna hold the both of them up. Cheapo really could get them. But Cheapo had a poor exit. Here's Alex's time. Alex gets a penalty, but he might still go for it.
Oh, round the outside. Oh, yes.
What a move. What a move.
Well done.
He set it up though by cutting a corner and getting a penalty for it. So he's in, he's in a bit of trouble with that. So he's got a 3-second penalty to deal with now for the rest of the race. And we'll see how that affects him. Yeah. And, oh, Cheaper really looks at going up the inside there, didn't he? He just couldn't get there. He's got DRS though, so we'll see how he does. But I want to really more focus here on Tomas versus Jack. This is once again for position for technical second place. Oh, wow, Tomas into the corner, rear lock up. And he almost spun. And that could just avoid, well, the move really. Might have to wait another wee while.
You've got Wheelman who's coming in the pit soon, obviously, so he's riding that mix now.
Yep.
Well.
He could really get involved here.
With his strategy, he's put himself in the mix, and the Pirates as well. The Pirates put himself in a great position.
Yep.
Definitely. I mean, he's like in the lead. Victorian's going to have to pit again. And I don't know.
He's got pace. I mean, he's
pitted onto the soft tyres though. I thought maybe if he wanted to go to the end, he needed to put the mediums on, but he's still got like another 18 laps left.
Yeah, well, he's about to pass. Oh, speaking of passes, here comes Jack. He had a super exit. He's going to get past Rear Wheel Man, who I don't think he's going to fight it too hard. But what about Tomas? How is he going to deal with Tomas? Slides into the corner and gets past. So this is now, it's now a straight fight. Yeah. And Forium, here comes Forium. This is for the lead of the race. And he actually doesn't go for it. He wants the DRS. He's waiting and being patient, but look how slow Pirate is. But anyway, this should be a pretty easy move. Here he goes. Round the outside. Well, onto the inside, sorry.
I can't believe he's staying out again. Pilot.
Well, we'll see how that works out for him. But, six seals actually, as a result of Evos' DC, is actually into the points now. So that'll do well for him. But I think the real battle now is for thirds, just for the minute. It'd be interesting to see how Pirate does, because this, you're right, this could be genuine position. So Pirate, you know, he pits now, goes in mediums to the end. Who knows what speed he'll have? We see Alex is doing pretty well on them. He's been struggling the whole race. He's got good pace, so maybe they are the tires to be on for the end of the race. We'll see how that one works.
Jack pitted early, didn't he?
Yeah, I think he did he actually. I don't know if he pitted later or not. Forium, well, yeah, 6 laps old, and Tomas is 7 compared to Forium's 3 lap old tires. So
probably due to the new set of boots soon, like, and then the pilots will be coming in and Tomas. When did Tomas pit?
7 laps ago. 7 laps ago. So yeah, he'll be in.
Man and the pilots will start to pit again.
Yeah.
They're running to like 12, 13, 14. They're going.
Yeah, well, we'll see what the Pirate does at the end of this lap then. He's currently running P2. He has to pit in this race, and he's saving his hours quite a lot. He's actually using none. So I wonder, yeah, he's preparing to go for a flyer. Yeah. Oh, he's got a penalty for it. He's spared in the pit lane. He just had to push it a little bit too hard, and it screws him over.
He had the strategy we thought, and everything ruined it in 3 seconds going into the pits.
So he's got 5 seconds to make up then. 5 seconds to make up. He stays out. Stays out. No, this is interesting. Pirate versus Pirate. Is he on the mediums? He is on the mediums. It says on if you look on board, he's got softs, but it is mediums he's on. It's another glitch. It's another glitch that's been carried over from 2017, I see. And they say it's not.
Wheelman's the last pit now. He's got a pit now. Like, what are we on? Lap 13.
Yeah.
Come on. He's locking up to death.
I mean, there's a real risk of his tires exploding as well at the end of this lap. So we'll see how it works out for him. Tomas, by the way, he lost a lot of time to Jack. I mean, he was looking like he was going to pass him at one point, but he's really struggling on the tires, isn't he? I mean, that's the tires after 8 laps. You know, Real Wheelman is doing a pretty decent job to be keeping it on the track, and you know, only 2.5 seconds behind him, really. You know, it's not like he's losing massive time. Another huge lockup, but he still makes the apex. He'll be pitting at the end of the lap, you'd imagine, and yes, he does.
Wheelman's in the pit. He didn't get a penalty. No.
Yeah, he's very cautious there, and probably right.
Very, very overcautious, like maybe.
Oh, new front wing.
New front wing.
That's 2 people then. We thought we're going to be a little higher up than this. They've both got some form of penalty and all that. I don't know. Real Wheelman. Oh, look at this. Pirate. Pirate is struggling a lot on them tires, which are now changing on my screen. They keep changing. It's like every corner, I want more grip, let's go soft, and then on the straight, yeah, let's go medium. He's going to go into a corner. What tires are he? Oh, he's going to go to soft. He's going to go for the grip on the exit. Yeah. It keeps changing. Every time he goes into a corner, it turns into soft tires, and then when he exits the corner, it becomes mediums. There we go. He's this is a very interesting tactic. He's going for the grip in the corners and and saving the tires in the straights. New regulation maybe being trialed, or maybe just a glitch.
Thorium, who needs to pit again. Jack needs to pit again. Tomas, well, do you think they can get to the end on them soft tires? I don't.
No way.
I mean, you've just had
None of the top 3.
Pirate and Wheelman put the mediums on.
None of the
Back
top
those
three.
two are gone. They must be well done.
Yeah.
Have they got him with a soft tyre though?
Well, they could do mediums, not mediums, supers possibly.
Or could we go back onto the supers? I mean, that would be the best option if you can take them softs as long as you can, and then get onto the supers. You know what I mean? That's. Don't really want to be going back on the softs again.
Just,
If you haven't got enough tyres, then you have to.
I just want to point out that Chipafoni's doing a super job here. He's in 8th place. He's been on them softs for 13 laps, and they don't look nearly as bad as Rear Wheelman's when he was on his. I mean, you don't see as many lines on his. You sort of normally see a big line through the middle of the tire showing its wear, but there's no sign of that here. So he's got good tire conservation skills anyway. And the Pirate is still struggling a lot. Cannot get a grip here, unfortunately.
After doing so well.
Oh, he's off, he's off, he's off. Big lock up.
Gone.
Oh, and so is Mystic Man almost. Will Mystic Man even get past him? Okay, he does get past him, but I mean, they both had massive moments. One went the other way. Well, one went off the track, the other went got massive oversteer on the exit. And Chupa is just sitting behind, and Ben Gallagher's bored, and he's left.
With Ben gone.
Yeah, he's had enough. I mean, he's in the points, but he's had enough.
It's actually the Ben.
Now, can Pyra get back at Mystic Man, or is this just his pace now? I mean, I'm really surprised to see him being this slow, to be honest with you. But anyway, down the straight, we'll see him go for the move. He's on overtake, so let's see it. Will he get the move done nice and cleanly? As Chupa stays out for 15th lap on them tyres. Oh wow, Mystic Man almost into the back of Pirate. And let's see, on the exit, much better straight line speed there. He's just got so much more grip, Mystic Man. And he's going to go up to the inside. Might get his move done quite easily here, but he actually sort of backs out a bit. Wants to go for the exit speed, and that just doesn't work. So he's going to stay behind actually. Oh, hold on a minute. Is that Alex or is that just a ghost car? It's just a ghost car. I was about to say, I wonder what dramas Alex would have had, but it wasn't Alex. Looks like...
I think Tumas is possibly catching Jack.
I don't know.
Slowly but slowly.
It seems to be getting actually further and further away.
Jack doesn't look himself today.
Jack is not himself today. I mean, it's a pre-season. It's a pre-season, so I mean, he's allowed to have a bad day every now and then. But I am surprised to see his sort of lack of speed showing right now. And Chipafeni now onto the back of Mystic Man. He's really not showing much wear really for you know, this is 15th lap on them tires, and he's really doing a sterling job on them. Into the final corner. Will he pit this lap? No, he's gonna. I think he's just gonna stick it out for a while. Maybe he'll pit on like 19 or 20 to go on the super sauce to the end. But he's really doing a good job right now. And he's Mystic Man. That's a pretty audacious move. I don't know really what he was planning on that, but he locks up massively into turn 1. Wasn't really going for a move, just a really weird line. And this is sort of. And just then, this is basically the closest final on the track right now. So, yeah, we'll wait until everyone finishes their pit stop phases because we're definitely not done on the strategy game yet. But anyway.
No, the soft tyre boys are gonna have to pit together, aren't they?
Yeah.
Thorium, Jack, Sumas, Mystic Man, Chipathingy. We think they're all gonna have to pit.
You know.
Medium, yeah, Alex, the Pirate. Possibly go to it, especially the Pirates definitely going to the end. And then you got Technica and Alex, whether they can go.
I think they can. You know, using Chupa as an example, he's really.
He's got 15 laps in on
yeah.
the soft tyres, and
he's doing really well.
Jack's in the pits.
Right, this is for more softs.
So is he going for softs?
Yep.
So people on mediums might go, like, you're talking Technica and Fat Alex might go for super soft.
Yeah, I think that's sort of what the idea was for people to go on, to be honest, but Just really know what's happened. No, this is interesting. Where's the pirate going to be in relation to Jack? He's behind him. So, sort of judging by where he's ended up behind Jack, you know, say everyone ahead of him pits, he's probably going to end up finishing this race third. You imagine right now. Pirate. He's only 2.2. He's only 2.2 behind Jack after Jack's pit stop. Tomas was about 3-4 seconds. You know, if everyone we expect to pit does, then
The pirate, Jack's gonna, yeah, well, yeah, he might get a P3, might he? Because
yeah,
Jack could get a P2.
and you'd imagine,
Pirate, P3.
yeah.
But it depends how good these medium tyres hold up. And
Well,
times are out of it. You know what I mean? Because
that's the thing, yeah.
obviously, some people might want to be putting the super softs on and start blasting the times, lap times in the latter part of it.
Oh, yellows.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm just noticing there are more pit stops going on now. Tomas is in the pits, Chupa and Mystic Man have been in the pits, and yeah, this is actually a crucial stop for Tomas. This is a crucial stop for him.
Can anyone brave enough to put the super softs on?
He's not doing it.
No.
You know, you could probably see Forium might well do. He's the only person I could see going on them tires. And let's see, where does the pirate end up? He's ahead. He's ahead of Tomas as I expected. So,
not by much though.
oh yeah, well, it's still a decent gap.
Not by much though.
It's a decent gap.
He's got the new tyre. He's got the new tyre now. I fancy Tomas to catch.
Oh, speaking of moves and catching people, here's Chupa Finney. He's been behind Mystic for a while. He's going to the inside, and he's gonna get the move done, is he, into turn one? They're very close together, and I think the Haas is gonna have to give that one up for now.
Oh, the Haas looks interesting though.
He really does, doesn't he?
Going for the inside. He's gonna throw it.
Oh, so late on the brakes. Surely Chupa's gonna come back at her again. Oh no! That's, oh man, that's just, you don't want to see a fight end that way, but that's what's happened. Ah, they were getting super close down the exit, weren't they? And
Yeah.
I think Cheaper had the much more speed. I don't know if Mystic Man didn't expect that turn of speed, but maybe could have been a little less aggressive in his movements after Cheaper got back past. But Cheaper's not really in the mood for fighting anymore. He's actually letting straight past. So I mean, they're both gonna have to pit, but you know.
Cheaper is anyway. Who was it with the back?
Hmm.
Who was it with the rear of the other car? Was it Cheaper or with the back of?
I think it was Mystic Man hit the back of Chupa because Chupa had such a brilliant exit.
Yeah, Cheaper got back past him, didn't he?
Yeah.
And then Mystic Man couldn't leave him.
Oh, 6 seals. I went and bored him there for a second. Almost binned it. He's only been on them tires 5 laps. He wants to be careful. He's running in the points, but you know, he is second last, I think, because there's only one more person, Ben Gallagher. So, Tomas then. He's right on the back of the Pirate. It's time to see how these tires handle. You can just see how much more grip he's got right now. And surely Tomas will be getting past the Pirate, possibly even on this lap. Possibly even this straight. He's getting there. He's closing. He's closing. He's going for it. That's pretty late. And he's going to get it done, I think. Or is he going to back off? He's on the outside. It'll be difficult, but they're still going for it. And this is brilliant race between the two of them. Right around the outside. More shit line speed in the exit. Yeah, now goes Tomas pass, but surely the Pirate's going to want the DRS down the main strip. Here we go, on board with the Pirate.
Got a bit of an ace.
He's using everything he can right now. Tomas is also using all of the energy he can. And here we go, massive defensive move. Pirate's going to try and stick it around the outside. This is for, you know, a podium spot. And, well, the Pirate... Nah, just not enough grip. Didn't have enough grip.
No.
So, Oh, wide though goes there Thomas, and that wasn't the best through there. Maybe it'll give Pirate more momentum down this section. But we think that was the fight for a net third. We really don't know if Alex and Technica are pitting again though. It's hard to tell right now. You know, is well, the two of them, Technica and Alex, have both done 12 laps, and they aren't showing massive amounts of wear. They don't show massive wear. Forium's in the pits, so there's a 20-second gap between Technica and Forium. So technically, Technica himself is going to be leading this race, and it is the super soft tyre, so Forium is going to be absolutely flying at the end of this race. Anyway, here's Technica then. He's going to lead. We don't really know how long for, but he will lead. And he goes past. Alex, though, wonder where he's going to end up. He's going to be nowhere near, is he? Here comes Jack, in fact, to try and pass him. This is for third place on the road. In towards turn 1 he goes. They're going side by side. Oh, that was close. They're binding wheels there. Alex really doesn't want to give that up. And that was almost into the side of Alex there with Jack. Could have been very close there to a crash.
Well, I can't see Technica pitting now.
No way.
7 laps remaining. So obviously we're going to see some action, like, aren't we, with Dorian and Technica now, like, going into the last few laps of this race.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens. Yeah. Anyway, what about Jack? Surely he has to get past Alex. He's a much fresher, you know, a softer compound tire. Surely it shouldn't be too hard to get past.
Well, it's inevitable. Let's put the DRS open now.
Down the back straight he goes. Is he gonna do what Thomas did and go for a late one? He's gonna wait, and he's with.
Nice.
You know.
Get him surely on one of these 2 straights here.
Yeah, but
If
Alex.
Get him on the first one, he'll get him on the second one. Alex has gone wide.
You know, Alex is a super aggressive driver. You know, there's been fights that he's won.
This is going to be fun into turn 1 now.
Oh yeah.
This is going to be fun.
There have been fights though that Alex have won, especially last season, that he just should never have even had a chance in. So we'll see. Oh, that was so bad! Jack again! Oh, that was Jack. That was Jack.
I'm a bit like, maybe that was Alex being
Oh,
too aggressive.
look at this.
Squeeze the whole side of the track off.
What on earth are these two doing now? Look at them, they're both going super slowly. They both have damage, I'd imagine, from that incident.
I think we fucked it, haven't we? In the meantime, we've got Dorian is
In traffic.
He's got right behind Technica.
Yeah, but Six Sails is giving Technica some well-needed DRS right now.
He is, but this is just, yeah, this is a formality. This, you know, you can see it.
Oh, he almost lost it there. Oh God, he was right on that curb. He lost it back end really quick to collect it up. And for him, almost lost it there. Hasn't made a mistake all day. No, he has to fight for this win.
This is for the lead of the Grand Prix.
Once again, really on the curb, really using it.
Right on the DRS now. Let's see how this pans out. Oh, he's gone inside Technica. Dorian's gone out. Oh, he's just blitzed him. Yeah.
Oh no, he's not. He's not. Oh. Yeah, but he's gonna have to let that one go. He's got to let that go. Here's Thomas on Alex. Sorry, quickly, Thomas on Alex. Alex, can he come back in him? He's got that damaged wing after he was sent into the wall.
No, it's too much.
Oh, he has, you know. He's got a super exit, actually, Alex. Can he go around the outside? Or has he just not got the grip or the front wing? Oh, he lost it! Thomas lost it there. Oh, I wonder who's going to be the first to spin it off here in the race. You know, in a while anyway. Thomas is struggling here, isn't he? But, yeah, I wonder what we're going to think about Jack then and Thomas, or Alex's incident, sorry. See, because on the straight, I think I was on board with Jack, you know, Alex had made his move, and I guess Jack was just much more speed.
Squeezed it once,
Yeah.
and he left a little bit of room at first. Whereas we've just watched it, like what I've just seen there. Squeezed it tight, left a little bit of room, and then squeezed it again. Whereas when we just watched Technica, he clearly squeezed off that right hand side of the main straight. So Thorium had to go around the outside, whereas
Yeah,
he left a bit of room there.
It is.
And then he closed it off after that.
It. Yeah, I mean, it is difficult to say, though, isn't it, really? I mean, I would, for now, really give it more 50-50. I guess both drivers will have their own point of view. I mean, it is also just a practice, and sure they won't. It's not life or death, but it gives you an idea of how aggressively they're going to be defending this season. I mean, that's 2 times, you know, Jack's been in a fight where he's sent somebody into the wall. You know, he's stuck Antonio in the wall earlier. Or, you know, Leslie. You know. Well, let's say, I don't think he actually did send him into the wall, but you get what I mean. There's 2 fights now. People have with Jack, and, well, that's been 2 people on the wall.
He's had a bad day in the office, hasn't he, Jack?
Yeah.
But he's still in third, though, isn't he?
Yeah, he's third. Third for now.
He's had a bad day. He's had some run-ins, he's had some battles, he's had some overtakes, and you know what I mean? He's had a good race.
Well, believe it or not, we're almost at the end of the race now. We're going to be going on to lap 26 just in a few moments' time as 4 comes around the final corner, and that'll be 4 to go. Been a fairly entertaining race. So this is what we've got in store for the rest of the season. It's going to be a very enjoyable watch, I think, from the commentary box.
Yeah, I've enjoyed today's race. Had some quality overtakes, some good racing. At least we haven't had some major F1 Codemaster glitches, have we? You know what I mean?
That's another thing, yeah. We haven't really seen any game-breaking glitches. I mean, you know, if this is how the game would perform all the... Ooh, Alex is in, sorry. Just as I'm saying that, but... you know, if we could see that quality racing for the rest of the season, I mean, no glitches as well. Yes, it's been really impressive. This is what the game can give us if it works, and hopefully we get this for the rest of the season. You know, if we get that, then I think it's definitely going to be an entertaining season. And you know what?
Yeah.
Sorry to say.
I think Alex is just pitted there.
It's got.
The time there.
Yeah, he's got.
I think we'll get a fast lap out of Alex now, won't we?
Get me well riding on board for this lap.
Yeah.
Because you know. Because yeah, well, I mean, let's not jump the gun actually, because last time I said this, he did crash on his quali lap, and he's probably going to be doing the same sort of lap again. So hopefully he gets it right this time. But yeah, I think this does show when the game's not glitching and when there's no issues and good racing, then you know it's a very good potential for the game. So it's a good demonstration of what the game can do as Super Finney gets past Ray Wheelman. He's on them Super Sauce, so it was really a battle he was always going to win there, Super Finney. Up into P8.
Yeah.
Could have been so much more for him actually. You know, if he hadn't got caught up in that fight, he could have been 6th now. You know, realistically, because Alex would have pitted behind him, you'd imagine. So
yeah.
It's a shame for him there. But once again, you know, it is only a pre-season race. There are worse times to have a bad day, isn't it? And there's yellows in Sector 2 to free split. I wonder who that is. It's Ben Gallagher. No, that's not gone well for him, has it? He's had an issue, and Alex, well, it'd be wise just to let Alex through, wouldn't he? And he's gonna do so. So Alex, let's ride on board with him as he heads through the last corner. I imagine he'd be sticking it right up to hot lap. Maybe he's going for a fastest lap. Yep. Right up to hot lap, so we're right on board with him, and hopefully watch the fastest lap. Let's see what the fastest lap to beat is. It's 29.1. 29.1. This shouldn't be too hard to beat, should it? Really?
That was okay. 5, 6.
Wow, 8/10 up. 8/10 up on his best lap already, and his best lap. Oh, he's getting this fastest lap. He's getting this fastest lap.
Nice and tidy and airy on the brakes there. No oversteer on the outer. Good. Down the back straight he goes. I think he's going to get right there. That's the spot here. Half Alex.
Yeah. Pretty, well, there's been a few lockups or whatever during the lap, but I think right now he's 2.3 up on his best lap. His best lap, yeah, he's going to be in the 28s or 27s of this lap, and that'll be by far the fastest lap of the race. And, yeah. Get ready to light your screens. Yeah. There we go. Take a bow, lads. You've had a difficult day, but you've been able to get the fastest lap. One man. Yeah, one man though he hasn't had a bad day at all is Forium, and he's about to start his final lap. He's into the last sector, lap 28 now, and he is really putting the benchmark today. You know, he's going to beat Technica by about 6 seconds, maybe 7 by the end of the race. So there's definitely, you know, there's definitely competition out there to get him. But definitely, it looks like he is the man for this championship this season, as he comes to start his final. Yeah, and as he starts his final lap, he's gonna have some cars to overtake possibly as he catches rear wheelman. So wouldn't it be awkward if it goes wrong now? I say he's had a faultless race. Maybe it'll all go wrong. He gets past one of a lot of cars, okay, and I don't think he'll need to catch everyone, will he?
He's just a quality driver, like Torian. You watch him in car, you know, he's all over that throttle light, just beautiful, like throttle control, so tidy.
Oh, well, there's a penalty. He must be still pushing for another fastest lap. Oh, yeah, that was in sector 2 and 3. I wonder who that was. Don't see anyone. Oh, Ben Gallagher again. He keeps losing it there. His tire must be really ruined.
Who's your driver of the day then,
I
Alex?
I don't know actually. Like, Foreign has been, you know, dominant. Just trying to see positions gained. If I can actually find that. Hold on. There it is. But you've got Technica as well. You know, he's been really impressive to go to second. Who expected him to go to second? Be honest. I mean, he's done a really decent strategy. And he hasn't lost that much time, but I don't know, you just have to give it to Forum. You just have to give it to Forum, don't you?
Yeah, he's faultless, isn't he?
Yeah, anyway. Here he comes. Forum out of the final corner. Pink Panthers on top in the pre-season race as Forum takes victory. And pretty dominant. Here comes Technica. Brilliant strategy to come home in second place. He'll be very happy with that. And Jack, he's had a bit of a messy day, but he'll take a podium, I'm sure. Followed by Tomas, who really lost a lot of time in the end of that stint, didn't he? Thought he could have had a chance of passing, but didn't quite make it work.
Yeah, but he dropped right down, didn't he?
Yeah.
He had no fuel in that.
Here's Pirate.
Had some good strategy there, but he got a penalty, didn't he? And ruined his race.
Here comes Alex. How on earth he's managed to end up 6th today after all the dramas he's had? I have no idea. But he comes to the line, fastest lap and all. I'm sure he'll be happy with that.
Yeah, Mystic man, another solid race. Some problems earlier on, but yeah.
He's been strong today when he hasn't been crashing. I think, you know, that incident earlier, it was unfortunate, but I do think he will have the pace at some points. You know, there's definitely potential there for him, as well as Superfoni. You know, if them two really hadn't been tangled up, I think it could have been a better day. Yeah. Yeah. So plenty of potential showed. Well, you better glitching at the end. Yeah. So there's your podium then. 2 Force Indias and a Mercedes on the podium. And yeah. And you know what, like I said, that really was a brilliant race. You know, no glitches, no issues, good racing. I mean, it shows a lot of potential for this season. I thoroughly enjoyed it. And hopefully you all did as well. All 14 if you're just watching. Thank you for sticking with us the rest of this race, and hope you enjoyed TT earlier as well. Hopefully this sets the theme for this season. You know, this is pre-season. What's the rest we're going to bring? And have you just got XP? I did nothing and I got 2,500 XP. Yes! Anyway, let's confirm the order for you.
Yeah, I've just got XP.
Yes!
Go on. Yeah,
Yes, it!
go on, we got
Yes!
XP. Congratulations.
Get in.
There you go. And then he'll put that on his Twitter account.
Right.
Saying, like, I'll be a commentator and get 3 XP.
Right, I got 15 seconds. Forium, Technica, Jack, Thomas, Pirate, Alex, Mystic Man, Chibafini, Wheelman, Six Seals, Ben, Evos, Mustang, Black November, and Antonio. That is your order for this race. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you next time, I guess.
Bye from me.
Yeah, goodbye, people.